It's finally happened. It's New Comic Book Day, and there was actually new comic books. It has been, what, 8 weeks, 9 weeks? I don't know. It's been forever. But new comics came out today. I was able to get some, and there's some differences here. Let's dive in. Welcome back to Long Box Diving, where we explore comics and story arcs pulled from the long books. Long box, not long books, long box. And it is New Comic Book Day. And I went to my LCS. I found some comic books. There wasn't a lot. There was just basically the stuff that was kind of sitting in Diamond's distribution already. And it kind of got sent out. There was a new digital first from DC. That is literally a digital first, not a digital in Walmart or a physical in Walmart, and then we cut it into a digital and then we released it that way. No, this is a truly digital release, so that was interesting. And also another interesting thing is that, I asked my LCS if they were using the two new DC distribution methods, and they came down to this. They said no, and the reason is they would only end up getting like 12 books because they don't have the full catalog from DC yet. They only have a few books, and to order those few books, they wouldn't get enough books to actually make it worth their while. Shipping wasn't any cheaper, and so they're not getting any of those books. They're just getting the books from Diamond because they can't afford to get the books from the other two distributors. That's a bummer, because some of the books I saw being released, I wouldn't mind getting, but I can't because they're being distributed one way or another. I don't know. All I know is that ain't good. So if you're going to have a new distributor, they need to have a full catalog. The shipping needs to be cheaper, or at least the same as Diamond. These small shops, man, they need all the help they can get. And this, if it's like that, and that's the way it actually is, that is not helping all that much. So I don't know about that. But so let's get on to what did I actually pick up today? What did I actually get? So I only had actually 2 new books. So I got 2 new to me books, and I got 2 new books. So the first one I actually picked up, and then I got 1 digital book, because it was only like 89 cents on Comixology, if you have a Comixology Unlimited account, which I do, because I read a lot of comics. I think I'm hitting 1,020 now, something like that this year. You read a lot of comics. So here's the first one I picked up. Was Justice League number 44. This cover looks like they fell through the ice, and only Superman can hold on, but can't they all fly? So I don't know. I don't know what's happened here, but they all look like they're falling through ice. Peril in the Pits of Tartarus, which is another name for hell, or a layer of hell. So what is going on here? I don't know. It looks cool, and I'm just glad to have it. Venditti's a great author and writer. I haven't heard of Xermanico before, but looking through here, it looks pretty good. So we'll see about that, and of course we'll do reviews on these stuff for later. So the next book I got was Deceased Unkillable number 3. This is 3 of 3, so this, I believe, was the last issue of Deceased Unkillables. Now, wow, look at that cover. That looks crazy. Now, I have read this already. It was cool. I'm not going to tell you because I'm going to save it for the review. But, look at Wonder Woman. That looks crazy. She is definitely a zombie in that. It looks cool. The cover looks cool. The art was good. I haven't been a big fan of Tom Taylor's over on the Marvel line, but this, Deceased Unkillables, have been really good. I've enjoyed it. So Tom Taylor can write if he wants to. All right. Then these are some stuff that's new to me, stuff that I've been waiting to get, and I've been looking for. I actually got Marvel Ultimate Spider-Man number 2. This is the Bagley variant cover. So Ultimate Spider-Man number 2 with the Bagley variant cover. I've been looking for this for a long time. I got on this series at issue 4, and I collected just all the way up. I didn't get 1, 2, or 3. I got 3 last week. I was able to get 2 this week. So now all that's left, Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. I don't know. I guess I would call it a grail because it's one of the first series coming back into comics that I really started picking up a while ago. All right, so here is the other one I picked up today, The Mighty Avengers number 62. Now, this is the first appearance of Man-Ape, who, if you remember, is from he was in the Wakanda movie, the Black Panther movie. So, Mighty Avengers number 62. I'm kind of happy about this. I'm getting more and more of the Mighty Avengers I have not gotten, so I'm getting the lower numbers now, below 100 finally. Starting to step into that range. Excited. Finally getting some good stuff there in that range. Now that I've filled in a bunch of the dollar ones. Alright, so the last thing I got, let me see if I pop this up, was this. Right there. Deceased, Hope at World's End, Digital First by Tom Taylor, Nugent did the art, Lucas. Okay, now I've read some digital comics. I'm not a big digital comic fan. I don't really like digital comics because this has sentimental value to me, right? I got the copy. I bought this. It goes into my collection. I'm excited about having it. It's something I pass down to my kids. Something I can look at and feel and smell if I wanted to. But I remember collecting these when I was a kid. I know not this one because this came out before I was born. But the older comic, I remembered those, right? And stuff my dad had, or stuff that I had, or there's some sentimental value to that. And I always have it. Nobody can take it away from me. Digital comics, if the server goes down, if Amazon shuts down, Comixology folds, those are gone, right? Are they going to give me the option to download them? I doubt that. So what do we do? Why should I continue to buy, this right here? Why should I continue to buy that? So that's the first thing. I'm not a big fan of digital, but this was 89 cents. Not a big deal. I'll buy it, see what I think. Now DC has tried something here. They've actually tried, and they've changed the resolution of this. All right, so this is not the normal resolution of a digital comic. And you can tell from this, it's actually a little bit wider. So they've made the page layouts a little bit wider, but they've actually shallowed the depth of the page, or the height of the page as well. Now they say it's 28 pages, but it really kind of comes out to half a page. They're a little bit wider, yes, but they're a little bit shorter. It doesn't seem like they're full pages, in the sense of that. Well, remember, it's full pages. You look through here. This is it. So 2 panels. And they're not super big panels. You get 1 2-page spread here, but it looks like just 1 panel, right? It looks like it's the guided view, which is not even that much difference. You can see there. All right, so when you're looking at this thing, it says it's 28 pages, or 22 pages. 23 pages if you count the ad at the back. But they're all shorter pages. They're smaller. They're a different resolution. So they're a little bit wider, a little bit shorter. So it's a whole different resolution on the book. It feels smaller. Now granted, it was only 89 cents or 99 I think normally. So I guess that will kind of pan out. I don't know. They are actually, and I do give them props for this, they're actually trying to make the resolution fit a mobile medium. And so that I congratulate you on that, DC. I think that's a good idea. If you're going to do a digital comic, make it fit and flow in a digital medium. This looks pretty good. It looks like an interesting story. It looks like a one-off, a one-shot type deal, so I don't think it's going to be an ongoing thing, which is one of the reasons I bought it. But it looked interesting. So in the whole scheme of things, they're trying to make it more digital friendly and create it for digital content. We'll see where that goes. If they can make it to where I can download these things to my own hard drive or to my own device, maybe I'll be a little bit more comfortable buying it. But again, it's not that. So we'll see. All right. So overall, that was my new Comic Book Day pool. I got these couple new ones, and I got a couple new to me. I want closer to my Grail of #1. And getting closer to finishing off my Old Avengers Volume 1 run. I got a lot of under 100 to get, but it's getting closer, so that was cool. And then this Digital First, right there, to get that. And that was okay. And the whole thing about new Comic Book Day with new distributors, that's got to get ironed out. I like the fact that there's more than one distributor, but we've got to fix the way it's working. It can't be that expensive for these guys to be able to order a couple comics from over there and over here. You've got to fix that. Something's got to happen. So we'll see what they come up with. We still got time. It's a whole new world out there, so let's see. So if you enjoyed this type of content, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time here in the Lockbox.